What's going on, YouTube? Thanks for tuning back into another video. So today, the reason I'm not in the garage, we are actually inside of my Honda CR-V, my daily driver commuter, 4-cylinder, luxurious, beautiful, regular interior. And I'm going to be testing out a product that I actually got in the other day. This is made by Top Don. Thank you guys for sending this over. This is their new jump starter 2000 Volcano series. Looks pretty cool. I saw it on Amazon. I'll make sure to do the link in the description below. It's like $100 if I'm not mistaken, and it has a lot of really good reviews. So we're gonna go ahead and test this out on our car today on the daily driver commuter CR-V. Not only just testing the jump starter, but seeing if we can do other stuff with it too. Can the car run without a battery? Now, there's different trains of thoughts. There's different opinions with this and whatnot. Obviously, our car, listen to this. Battery works just fine. It doesn't need a new battery right now. How am I going to test out this jump starter? What I'm going to try to do is see if we can actually run the car just off this jump starter with no battery whatsoever. Will it work? I don't know. Let's go ahead and give it a try. First of all, I'm going to go ahead and unbox this. I want to show you the ins and outs of it. Huge shout out to Top Don who actually sent over this package, showed some love. And like I said, the link is down in the description below if you do want to check out this specific battery starter, the jump starter Volcano 2000. And off the reviews that I've read so far on them, it's really good. So yeah, let's go ahead and go check this out, and then we'll actually do the jump start without a battery test. I'm gonna go ahead and get as basic as I can with this unboxing. I'm back in the garage right now, just so all this little trash that I'm gonna take apart when unboxing this, I can just leave it in here, and we can actually get to testing outside without having to worry about any of that. It's got the shrink wrap on the outside, all the little plastic. I have a knife somewhere around there, but flathead screwdriver does just fine. Right here, opening that up. It's packaged really well too, and it was in a box with a bunch of bubble wrap when it came in, so you know it was safe. It's got a slide over sleeve like that. Okay, cool. Jump starter, Volcano 2000. And I've had a couple different jump starters. I had the very recently the Harbor Freight one. And I used it because it had like the USB ports and whatnot. It was like a mobile charger for your phone as well. And after about 2 months, it died. Yeah, this one was pretty cool because it also does have the USB ports as well. And we'll see if this one holds up to the test more than the Harbor Freight one. Looks super simple on the outside. Should obviously have the cables. Little owner user manual thing. I don't know how to read, so. Okay, that can go there. Little carrying pouch, this is pretty sick. Nice. You can feel it's like really soft material. And the important thing out of everything would be this component right here. So this will go to your positive, your positive terminal on your battery and your negative terminal. Don't cross them because then that would be very bad. And then obviously this just straight connects to the actual charger, or to the jumper, excuse me, which it should be right on the front. So this will just go right over there. And oh man, I guess it already has charge in it because it started flashing some lights. Let's see if we turn it on. It's just got an on button in the center. I don't know. Let's see if, oh man, flashlight. Unplug that. I want to see if anything comes up on the screen because it's got a button right there. Okay, output 57% right now. That's straight out of the box without charging at all. And let's see, I believe this would be the charger right here. It's just a regular USB to, I want to say it's like the new Android charger from the looks of it. I have an iPhone, so I'm not sure, but that's what I believe the new Android charger looks like. This will focus in. Got that. So it is at 57%. I'm going to go ahead and give the first test just with the 57%. If it works, fantastic. If not, then we will charge it up to the full 100. This has a peak current of 2,000 amps. Voltage of 14.8 according to this, and yeah, I guess that's pretty much all the specs on here. It's got the part number right here as well, which is the one that I linked below in Amazon. Let's go ahead and give this a try outside. Before I get started on the test, just want to verify. Starts right up. Go ahead and pop the hood open real quick. Let me turn it off. We'll go ahead and remove the battery. That way we know we're starting with a car that already runs. Believe it or not, this is actually the wrong battery for the car. You can see it's a lot bulkier, doesn't fit in the OEM location. And we're gonna start by removing the negative terminal. This is just a chassis ground. Now that that's off and off to the side, loosen the positive. Be careful not to touch the frame while doing that. And we can go ahead and pull that down. Now, traditionally, when jump starting the vehicle, you'll just connect it to the positive and negative post to actually use the jump starter. No battery in, I'm gonna go ahead and plug in my jump starter. I'm actually gonna throw some cardboard back here, just so we know that the positive won't actually rest on the frame, just so it doesn't ground out. Positive to positive, negative to negative. Go ahead and turn this contraption on. It's already clicking, so I might be already doing some work. I think it should be good to try. It's beeping, so that's a good sign. Oh my God, it actually started. It started completely. No hesitation or nothing. Wow. So let's see, it's still connected to the jump starter. No problem. Let's see if we remove one of the cables. Still running. Once it is running, essentially everything runs off of the alternator. Everything's already connected right there and manually grounded. It's not like you're grounding off a battery, so. There we go, running straight off the alternator, no problem. And another way that we can verify this, not everybody has these, but these little contraptions right here, this actually tells me the voltage when it first plugs in, so let's see. 14.9 volts. So that's coming straight from my alternator, not from the jump pack or nothing, not from the battery, obviously. What does that mean? My alternator is in tip-top shape without any issues right there. Look at that. Now let's talk about the practicality of having a jump starter as compact and as easy to use as this. You guys saw how simple it was to use. Literally just plugged it in, put it onto the terminals. If the battery had been dead, we would have just put it to the post on the top and that would have been ready to go. There is very little calibration or anything, even nothing needed on one of these. What is this gonna help you with though? One day you leave your lights on, you leave a door open, you forget to turn off your radio, or you never know when you'll be needing to check under the hood or under the car. You can use a little handy flashlight, whatever it may be, and your battery dies. You're not gonna wanna wait, especially if you're somewhere late at night that you're not familiar with. You're not gonna wanna wait for somebody to come and either bring jumper cables, see if you can find yours, wait for AAA or your insurance company to send someone out. This is just on the go, easy to use. Pop your hood, find your battery, connect it, start it up, you're 100% good to go. Now obviously it wasn't practical for us to be running without a battery, because if the positive terminal were to touch a metal in the engine bay, it would ground out and it'd be a really catastrophic problem for the electrical system of the car. Power and negative, or positive and negative, don't like to touch, especially in cars. Fries a lot of electronics. That being said, the practical use of something like this would be exactly that. Actually being able to have that backup plan and not having to rely on a third party if you're stranded somewhere. I'm gonna go ahead and keep this in my car. I've done it before, leave my headlights on sometimes, completely forget about it, or listen to music with the car off, waiting for something, and the battery will die. Not that much in this one because it is a new battery, it's fairly new in that car, but in our older cars especially, whether you have a Honda, Toyota, BMW, Mercedes, whatever it may be, jump starters are always a very important thing to have. Another good thing to have in your car, spare tire, sometimes a jack and necessary tools if you're gonna be changing that spare tire yourself, as well as other things like, I always like to keep a bottle of water, you never know, a rag in case something gets spilled and you need to clean, or some napkins, regular stuff like that. I think it's always good to have in your car. That being said, that pretty much does finish up the unboxing and review of this. I give it, out of what it was, a 10 out of 10. It worked perfectly, have no issues. The USB charger worked perfect when I tested that out as well. Have no issues there. And for being at only 57% charge like it was when we unboxed it, I think this is awesome. Shipped right to my door with charge already. Enough to get the car started without skipping a beat. So that being said, like I said before, I have the link in the description. Make sure to go check that out if you want something like this. And if you aren't already subscribed, make sure to hit the subscribe and notification bell, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure to catch the next video because we'll be here trying to upload as soon as we can. Peace. Take care.